Hey, I'm Laura from peterglenn.com, and these are the Burton Moto Snowboard boots for men. These are the most popular, best-selling snowboard boot of all time. So part of the reason why is because they offer a lot of adjustability and they're also really comfortable. First of all, they have speed lacing. If you haven't used speed lacing before, if you prefer traditional lacing, you might be interested to know that these actually give you the feel of traditional lacing, but without all that struggling and hard work. So basically, there are two separate zones of lacing. The upper and the lower lace independently of each other. And what that allows you to do is it allows you to get one or the other tighter or looser, however you like it. But it's as easy as just reaching down and pulling on the strings instead of struggling with the laces and all that. The other cool thing about this that's really specific to Burton is something called shrinkage. And what that does is Burton's removed a lot of the excess materials that you don't need. So it gives this boot a much smaller footprint, almost up to a full size smaller footprint. It doesn't affect the sizing or fit anyway, but it helps to make the boot much more low profile. So this boot comes out at a 3 on the flex rating scale. That's from 1 to 10, 1 being the softest, 10 being the stiffest. So this is definitely on the softer side, and a lot of times riders actually prefer that. That's part of what makes this so popular, because it allows you to, better manipulate the board. It allows you some, extra feel that you don't get with those stiffer boots. The liners in these are also heat moldable. So basically, after you wear them a couple times, the liner is going to conform to the specific anatomy of your foot. And that's great because it helps create a perfect seal with your foot, and thereby you get much better response. Some other comfort features on this boot are the tongue and the cushioning. The tongue is what's called a 3D molded tongue. So instead of just having a flat piece of material that squashes up against your leg, Burton molded it specifically to fit comfortably around your shin, and of course there's padding in there. There's also EVA padding through the foot, so again it helps to absorb those impacts from harsh landings and just vibration in general. One of the other things about this boot that's pretty cool is that it actually has a really grippy sole. A lot of manufacturers forget about the sole in the snowboard boots because it's in the bindings, but you take your foot out of your binding and then you go walking across a slippery deck or something and you end up on your butt. These are actually really grippy, so you can walk around all over after riding or something and not have to worry about falling. The fit on these is pretty true to size, maybe just a tiny bit large, so if you're between sizes, I'd probably go down a size, just because obviously you want your snowboard boots to fit nice and snug. Burton boots don't have too much trouble with packing out, but you can't eliminate all of it, so there is going to be a little bit of loosening up there. Overall, this boot is very, very comfortable. There's a reason it's the best seller, and it's going to provide you with a lot of performance and that Burton durability that you can rely on. Thanks for watching, and check out peterglenn.com for all of your favorite Burton snowboard gear.